Today on High Q, we begin our sixth game of the first round of 1986 competition with the team from Adair County High School of Columbia, Kentucky, as they compete with the team from Seneca High School of Louisville, Kentucky. High Q is brought to you each week by Ashland Oil, Ashland's America, where quality education is an investment we've got to make. Your host for High Q is Chuck Castile.
Thank you, Mike Stebbins. Good afternoon and welcome to High Q. Ashland Oil and Wave TV are proud to present this program now in its 18th season right here on Channel 3. High Q is designed to stimulate and to recognize scholastic achievement while focusing on the positive action of today's youth. Let's get started now and meet our teams. First from Adair County.
Hello, I'm Brian Milton, Jr.
Chris Rowe, Jr. Shane Arnold, Senior.
Russell Walker, Senior.
The team from Adair County. Now I'd like you to meet the team from Seneca High.
Chris Harrell, Senior.
Susan Rockledge, Jr.
Katie Leeson, Senior.
Danny Shao, Sophomore.
The team from Seneca. Now I'd like to meet the coaches of the teams. First from Adair County, we have Jeff Scott, and from Seneca, Kay Toriones. Coaches, shake hands. Good luck to you.
Now, here are the rules. There are two kinds of questions, toss-up questions worth 10 points and bonus questions worth a stated number of points. When a team answers a toss-up correctly, it earns 10 points and a chance at a bonus. If a team misses a toss-up question, the other team gets a chance to answer it. You may interrupt a toss-up question, but if you do, and your answer is wrong, your team is penalized 5 points, and the entire question is repeated for the other team. On a toss-up question, only the person who signals first may answer, and must do so without team conference. However, you may work together on a bonus. Remember, only the captain may answer a bonus question.
Okay, teams, you've got the rules. When you hear this sound, your time to answer a question will be up. And our judge in today's game is Jim Holmberg. Jim, welcome. We'll start our game right after this.
Ashland's commitment to higher education isn't taken lightly. We support small and large colleges, independent or public, through grants, scholarships, and other donations. It's something we've done since our founding more than 60 years ago. It's an investment that's good for everyone, business included, by providing the capable employees we'll need in the future. Ashland believes its investment opens doors to many opportunities that might otherwise be closed. Quality higher education, an investment we've got to make.
You're reaching deep inside you, the things you've never known. It's been tough, rough going, but you haven't gone alone.
We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day.
Be all that you can
Hey,
be.
First Sergeant. Good morning.
Find your future in the Army.
Okay, teams, that whistle starts our game. You're playing for a 20-point bonus. This 10 will get you there. NATO was established in 1949 for the mutual protection of the Allied nations. What does the acronym...
Seneca Herald.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Acronym for NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization for 10 points. Here's your 20. He introduced the concept of the id, the ego, the superego. Who?
Sigmund Freud.
Freud. Yes, for 20. Shooting for 30, toss up for 10. Lilliput, a land of small people, is visited by a giant.
Seneca Herald.
Gulliver.
That's a 5-point penalty. I'll repeat the question for Adair County. Lilliput, a land of small people, is visited by a giant in what traveling tale?
Adair County, Rowe.
Gulliver's Travels.
Yes, that's what I needed. Very good. 10 is yours. This is your 30 coming. 30 points are yours for identifying this American historical figure on the first clue, 20 on the second, 10 on the third clue. He was born in Vermont, but moved west to Illinois, where at 28 he became a judge. No answer. For 20 points, in 1847, he was elected to the Senate, where he served until his death in 1861. For 10 points, shortly before his death, he toured nationally to rally support for President Lincoln, his longtime opponent.
Stephen Douglas.
Yes, for 10 points on the 30, going for a 20. Toss up for 10 first. Listen carefully. Wild and woolly, threatening throngs, Words whose first accented syllables begin with the same resonant sound are known as
Adair County, Arnold.
Alliteration.
alliterations. For 10. This is for 20. It stretches 4,500 miles across South America. What is the longest mountain range in the world?
The Andes.
For 20 points. Yes. 30 coming. Toss up for 10. Teams, take the first name of the ball player who hit 61 home runs in a major league season. Add the last name of the last player to hit over 400 in a season. Name the resulting colonial settler.
Seneca, Harold.
Roger Aaron.
Can you take it, Adair County?
Adair County, Melton.
Roger Williams.
Yes, sir. Roger Williams. Roger Maris, Ted Williams. 10 are yours. Here's your 30. Tell me, Sonora, the moneyed widow of Marsovia, waltzes into Paris and is besieged by suitors. Lost fans and mistaken identities are the integral part of this France Lehar operetta. Which operetta? The Merry Widow. No points on the 30. 30 to come. Toss up for 10. Teams, the portrait of President Woodrow Wilson is on its face. What is the largest denomination of U.S. currency?
Seneca, Leeson.
$100,000.
Sure is. Well, I got one right here if you'd like to see it. This is for 30 points. Two leading Russian chess masters played to an unprecedented tie in 1984 and staged a rematch in 85. 15 apiece. Name them.
Spassky.
No.
No. One more chance. Time is up. Anatoly Karpov and Gary Kasparov. No points on the 30. 20 to come. Here's your 10. Teams, a protein of 21 amino acids in two cross-linked chains. What is this hormone?
Seneca, Rockledge.
DNA.
It's a 5-point penalty. Let me read it again for Adair County. A protein of 21 amino acids in two cross-linked chains. For 10 points, what is this hormone secreted by the islets of Langerhans?
Adair County, Arnold.
Insulin.
Yes, insulin for 10. For 20 points. Tell me. The term limey dates back to the days when the Navy prescribed limes for seamen to prevent what disease?
Scurvy.
Scurvy, yes, for 20 points. 20 coming. Toss up. Teams, listen carefully for this 10-pointer. In what sea battle did Admiral Lord Nelson lose his life?
Adair County, Walker.
Trafalgar.
Trafalgar, yes, for 10. 20 points will be yours. Tell me, on May 6th, 1937, this hydrogen-filled dirigible exploded over Lakehurst, New Jersey. Name this German Zeppelin.
Hindenburg.
Yes, for 20 big points. 20 coming. Toss up for 10. Teams, the name's the same. A rodent which contributed to the opening of the West by providing trappers with valuable furs. And the recent...
Adair County, Rowe.
Beaver.
Yes, good anticipation. The beaver. This is for 20. Tell me, a boundary between Pennsylvania and Maryland was set by two surveyors from 1763 to 1767, and it was eventually accepted as the traditional division between the North and the South. What was it called?
The Mason-Dixon line.
Sure was. Mason-Dixon line for 20 big points. Shooting for a 30. Here's your 10. In the novel Hector Servadoc, a comet grazes the Earth.
Seneca, Harold.
Haley's Comet.
It's a 5-point penalty. I'll repeat the question for Adair County. In the novel Hector Servadoc, a comet grazes the Earth, ripping away part of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which two Englishmen are quietly playing a game of chess. A pair of Frenchmen finally convince them that they are no longer on the Earth, and all four begin a tour of the solar system. Who penned this unlikely 1877 tale?
Adair County, Walker.
Oh, H.G. Wells.
I thought I saw two people talking on that. I'm going to, there you go, watch. They missed it anyway, but don't discuss on the toss-ups. You're not allowed to talk. I'm going to be watching for that. It was Jules Verne. 30 coming, toss-up for 10. Until quite recently, new residents flocked to the city, up to 1,000 per day. 19.
Adair County, Rowe.
Mexico City.
Mexico City, yes indeed. That's for 10. This is for 30. Listen carefully. 30 will be yours if you can name this astronomer with one clue, 20 if two, 10 if it takes all three. Number one, he was, and you can answer after each question, after each statement. He was born in what is now Poland in 1473 while serving as a canon at a cathedral. He studied the movement of the planets and stars.
Copernicus.
For 30 points, yes. 30 coming, toss up for 10. The Mormons called Utah the state of desert. For 10, who was the first governor?
Seneca, Harold.
Brigham Young.
Yes, for 10 points. Very good. This is for 30. In the Walt Disney animated feature Pinocchio, for 10 apiece, name the woodcarver who created Pinocchio.
Geppetto.
Yes, name the insect who befriended Pinocchio.
Jiminy Cricket.
What whale swallowed Pinocchio?
Stromboli.
Monstro. Still, you made 20 on the 30. Not bad at all. 30 coming. Toss up for 10. Bituminous, lignite, and anthracite.
Adair County Row.
Types of coal.
Coal, yes, for 10. 30 points. Listen carefully. Since 1840, the president elected every 20 years has died in office. 10 each. Which such president was elected in 1860?
Abraham Lincoln.
1880.
Garfield.
Yes, 1900.
McKinley.
You're right for 30 big points. 20 coming. Toss up for 10. Teams, listen. It was a dark and foggy night, but all was not lost. A song with this setting was recorded by Gene Autry in 1949 and became a perennial.
Adair County Walker.
The streets of Laredo.
It's a 5-point penalty, and I'll repeat the question for Seneca. It was a dark and foggy night, but all was not lost. A song with this setting was recorded by Gene Autry in 1949 and became a perennial Christmas hit.
Seneca, Rockledge.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes. Here's your 20. The name's the same, 5 each. What one word is used for each of the following sets of descriptions? 1, discarded articles, slang for heroin and a Chinese ship.
Junk.
Yes, a mathematical exponent, a piece of a tree and a ship's journal.
Log.
Log.
Yes, a quality of sound, a steep downward slant, a sticky residue of coal tar.
Pitch.
Yes, and 4, and finally, a group of things, theatrical scenery, radio or television equipment.
Set.
Set, yes, all 20 are yours. Shooting for a 30, toss up for 10, goes this way. A lake is a body of water surrounded by land. Although it is called a sea, teams, which is the
Seneca, Rockledge.
Caspian Sea.
largest lake? Yes, Caspian Sea. This is your 30. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward is the opening stanza of this famous ode. What was the name of this work?
Charge of Light.
Time is up. Charge of the Light Brigade was correct. I can't give you that one, though. Who was its author?
Longfellow.
Tennyson. What war did it involve?
Crimean War.
That's correct. You made 10 points on the 30. 20 coming. Toss up for 10. Teams, tell me, epaulets are ornamental additions to a soldier's uniform. For correctly spelling epaulet, I will give you 10 points.
Seneca, Leeson.
EPAULET.
You've got 10 points. Right on it. Now I'll give you 20 if you can get this. This former St. Louis Cardinal and present Philadelphia Philly pitcher has won the most Cy Young awards, the most of them apiece. Name him.
Steve Carlton.
Carlton. How many times has he won the award?
3.
4. Half right. 10 points on the 20. Shooting for a 25. Here's your 10-pointer. Teams, the U.S. bought Alaska from... We'll stop right there. I didn't read much on it, so we'll begin with that when we come back. Right now at the half, the score at Adair County 225, Seneca 125. We'll be back in just a minute to learn more about our participating schools.
All these people had one thing in common. They dropped out of school. Bill dropped out to work. Mabel dropped out to raise a family. And Betty got married and dropped out of college. What these people have in common now is they all came back. And they all agree continuing your education can mean new opportunities, new successes, and great satisfaction. Ashland Oil believes it's never too late to pick up where you left off. Quality higher education, an investment we've got to make.
Hi, I'm Dick Van Patten, and I hate to see you suffer from drafty old windows when you could be warm and comfortable in front of a draft-free Thermal-Guard window like this, and saving money, too. Thermal-Guard is America's #1 insulated replacement window because it pays for itself in the energy it saves. Call for more information.
For more information sent free in the mail, call Thermal Lock, 1-800-447-4700. You'll also be registered for special grand opening savings. Call right now.
Could you tell us how you feel?
Well, this is more exciting than a Hollywood premiere.
It's Rex's 60th anniversary extravaganza with big savings on color TVs, microwave ovens, audio and video components like this. GE 25-inch color console TV for just $369. Or this RCA cable-ready video recorder with wireless remote for only $259.
Can you please autograph my TV?
Autograph your...
From Adair County, please welcome Mark Watson. Mark, tell us about your school.
Adair County is located in south-central Kentucky near Green River Reservoir and Lake Cumberland. The county seat of Adair County is Columbia, a small town with a population of approximately 3,800. Adair County High School has an enrollment of 800 students who excel in sports, band, agriculture, and academics. Last year, our basketball team finished second in the region. Our band and agriculture departments won first place at the state fair and many other competitions. Recently at ACHS, we have acquired a new computer building with 18 microcomputers, which was built entirely by community funds. We also have a new science wing, which will include labs for both the biology and chemistry classes. The academic team, now in its third year, won the 5th region championship last year. This year, besides IQ, the team is involved in the Kentucky Academic Showcase and is one of the 3 remaining teams on KAT's Scholastic Challenge.
All right. Thank you very much. That was Mark Watson from Adair County. Now I'd like to meet from Seneca High School, Stacy Edelman. Stacy, step in here and tell us about your school.
Seneca High School, located at 3510 Goldsmith Lane, attracts a wide variety of students and teachers because of the numerous programs offered, such as the Advanced Program, English as a Second Language, and the College Cooperative Program. Seneca offers such special classes as telecommunications, art, drafting, airbrush, humanities, theater arts, and computer programming. Seneca's drama department has the oldest tradition of Broadway musical productions in Jefferson County. We participate in such academic competitions as Odyssey of the Mind, Academic Decathlon, Debate, and the Sweet 16 tournament. We are currently in first place in our math team district, and 3 of our students are national merit finalists. Those interested in publications can join our yearbook or newspaper staff. Many sports are available for students: football, basketball, soccer, baseball, field hockey, softball, track, tennis, cross country, and wrestling. Our drill corps is currently in Florida in a national competition. Seneca is home of the largest string orchestra in Jefferson County. We also have marching band, pep band, and chorale. Seneca is proud of our alumni, such as television commentator Diane Sawyer, athlete Wesley Unsold, Judge Ellen Ewing, and Louisville Mayor Jerry Abramson. Overall, with its broad range of educational and extracurricular activities, Seneca provides opportunities for all types of students.
Thank you, Stacy. Stacy Edelman from Seneca. IQ is a game of quick recall and should reflect in only an incidental way the many fine accomplishments of schools such as Adair County and Seneca High School, and Wave TV and Ashland Oil salute them as they strive to prepare our young people for the future. Teams, that whistle starts our second half. The score: Adair County 225, Seneca 125. Remember, the next time the whistle blows, the game will be over. If it blows while I'm asking a question, I'll stop. If it blows while you're answering, you're permitted to answer that one question or portion of a question if it's a bonus, and that is all. Shooting for a 25, toss up for 10. Let's begin. The U.S. bought Alaska from Russia and the Virgin Islands from the Netherlands. For this 10, from which country did we make the Louisiana purchase?
Adair County, row.
France.
We certainly did, for 10 points. 25 coming your way. The Elizabethan age lasted from 1558 to 1603. The age of reason, approximately 1700 to 1760. By what name are the years from 1837 to 1901 known?
The Victorian age.
They certainly are, for 25 big points. Another 25, brand new toss-up. Stevie Wonder recorded a hit duet titled Ebony and Ivory. With whom?
Seneca, Harold.
Paul McCartney.
Certainly did, for 10 points. 25 coming. Cornelia, Pompeia, and Calpurnia were the wives of what Roman emperor?
Julius Caesar.
Certainly were. Okay, Caesar. Even the audience, I think, knew that one. Caesar's correct. Going for 20, toss up for 10. Its landmarks include Copernicus, the Sea of Tranquility, and
Adair County, row.
The Earth's moon.
Yes, I'll take that. Excellent answer. The moon, the Earth's moon, even better. This is for 20. A bronze statue of the Little Mermaid can be seen in the harbor of a European city. This is a bonus for Adair County. In what city?
Copenhagen.
Yes. And who was the author of the fairy tale which introduced The Little Mermaid?
Hans Christian Andersen.
For 20 points. All right, 30 coming. Toss up for 10. Listen carefully. Teams, he's described himself as a true jet setter because he's a British citizen and an American resident and a Ceylon householder. Who is this man who first proposed communication satellites and who wrote the story of the 2001 space?
Adair County, Walker.
Arthur C. Clarke.
Certainly, Arthur C. Clarke for 10 for 20 points. Here we go. 30 points it is on your bonus. Nancy Reagan is an extremely popular and well-known First Lady. Martha Washington was the first First Lady. For 15 apiece, what was Mrs. Washington's maiden name? Gee, I thought everyone would know that. Dandridge, number 2, even more difficult. And her first married name.
Black.
Curtis, for future reference. No points on the 30. 20 will be yours. Get through this 10. There were some who did not accept it, but the conclusion was that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. JFK's assassination was probed by what famous?
Adair County, Walker.
The Warren Commission.
Warren Commission. Speed, right in there with that one. Here's your 20. Ordinal numbers 1, 2, and 3 indicate quantity. For 20, what would the series of numbers first, second, and third be called?
Cardinal numbers.
They sure would for 20 points. 30 coming. Toss up for 10. Solid, plasma, and liquid are 3 of the 4 forms.
Adair County, Arnold.
Gas.
Yes, sir. Excellent anticipation. Gas. That's the other. Here's your 30. How well do you know the state capitals, and how about the presidents? Let's see. 5 each on this one, and an additional 10 for all 4. Name these capital cities, each named after U.S. presidents. Missouri.
Jefferson City.
Correct. Wisconsin.
Madison.
Nebraska.
Lincoln.
Mississippi.
Jackson.
You've just made 20, and 10 bonus makes it 30. 25 will be yours. Get this 10. Teams. Saxo Grammaticus. Early 13th century works. Historia Danica has been rewritten several times, most notably in the version which opens, Who's There? Name this famous Shakespearean play.
Adair County, Row.
Macbeth.
Can you take it, Seneca?
Seneca, Harold.
12th Night.
Hamlet. No points. 25 coming your way. Toss up for 10. Ithaca is the city in New York, or is a city in New York, but it is also the home of...
Adair County, Row.
Cornell University.
It's a 5-point penalty. I'll repeat the question for Seneca. Ithaca is a city in New York, but it is also the home of Odysseus. In what country?
Seneca, Harold.
Greece.
Yes, Greece for 10. Perk up a little over there. Here's your 25-pointer. In his youth, his comic nature came through in the light and amusing Salmagundi papers. That's Salmagundi. Later, under the pen named Dietrich Knickerbocker, he wrote A History of New York. Name this 19th century New Yorker.
Washington Irving.
You got 25 points. 25 coming. Teams, a grand slam in baseball is when the batter hits a home run with 3 runners on base. What's a hat trick in hockey?
Seneca, Harold.
3 goals in 1 game.
You got it. 3 in 1 game. Here's your 25. Voyager 2 was launched in 77. That's 1977. Which planet did it visit this year? This is a bonus for Seneca.
Uranus.
Uranus for 25. 20 coming. Here's your 10-pointer. Teams that occurred on April 19th, 1775. 8 of 60 militiamen were killed. Where was this first battle of the Revolutionary War?
Seneca, Harold.
Concord.
Can you take it there? Signal again.
Signal again, please. Adair County, Arnold.
Lexington.
Lexington for 10. Here's your 20. Both father and son are credited with many published works. Among the most famous are The Black Tulip, Camille, The Count of Monte Cristo, and The Three Musketeers. Provide the family name of this famous French pair.
Dumas.
Dumas, yes, Alexandra. All right, that's 20. 20 coming. Toss up for 10. For 10 points, what is described as a toothed wheel, cylinder, or cone that transmits motion from one point of a machine to another?
Adair County, Row.
Gear.
Yes, a gear for 10. 20 will be yours. Our solar system consists of 9 planets, each with unique characteristics that make it readily identifiable. 10 each. For each planet you can identify from the clues Number 1, some 900 million miles from Earth. This planet is yellowish and is the second largest planet in the solar system, as well as the least dense.
Saturn.
Yes. Number 2, cold and dark. This planet is believed to be smaller than the Earth, solid and non-gaseous. Its orbit about the sun departs by 17 degrees from the plane of the other planets' orbits.
Pluto.
You just made 20 more points. Yes. 25 coming. Toss up for 10. Harry Chapin recorded a very popular song called Cats in the Cradle. What is Kurt Vonnegut, Thomas Mann, and James Agee? Was it Kurt Vonnegut, Thomas Mann, or James Agee who wrote the novel Cat's Cradle?
Seneca Leeson.
Kurt Vonnegut.
Yes, for 10. For 25, tell me, we are all familiar with the islands of Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and Japan, but what do we know about the 4 largest islands in the world? You will receive 25 points for all or nothing for placing in the correct order the size of the following 4 islands: Borneo, Great Britain, New Guinea, and Greenland. I need the largest first.
Greenland.
Yes.
Great Britain.
All or nothing, you've already missed. New Guinea, Borneo, and Great Britain. No points on the 25. 30 your way. Toss up for 10. Puccini wrote an opera based on a Velasco play. Was the opera Madame Butterfly, Rigoletto, or La Boheme?
Seneca, Harold.
La Boheme.
Can you take it Adair County?
Adair County, Arnold.
Madame Butterfly?
Yes, for 10 points. This is 430. Countless novels have been written against the background of war. 15 each. Identify the war that is the setting of the following American novels. The Last of the Mohicans.
French and Indian War?
Yes, sir. Catch-22.
World War II.
Right on the money for 30 big points. Teams, time is up. Our game is over. We'll check the final score and announce today's winner right after this.
Students in Kentucky have many choices in seeking a quality higher education. 21 private colleges, like Bellarmine in Louisville, offer advantages of smaller classes and personal interaction between students and faculty, in addition to a good education. They meet the individual needs of many students in an environment for living and learning. Ashland Oil believes Kentucky's private colleges deserve your support. Quality higher education, an investment we've got to make.
Somebody have any change? Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
All right, checking the high-Q scoreboard, we see today's winner is Adair County defeating Seneca 465 to 240. Adair County, congratulations. Next week, round 1 continues as Warren East takes on Grayson County. That's next Sunday at 12 noon for the fast-moving question and answer game, High Q. I'm Chuck Castile. Good afternoon.
All questions used on High Q have been researched and authenticated by the editorial staff of Reader's Digest. High Q is brought to you each week by Ashland Oil. Ashland's America, where quality education is an investment we've got to make. This is Mike Stebbins.
Shop now during Winn-Dixie's Buy One.
This is KET, your Kentucky network.
This is Channel 23, WKZT, Elizabethtown, Kentucky.